Hey, it's Joy again. So, I don't actually have anything to say before the video, so we can just jump right into the topic. There's a couple things. So, I want to start off. I saw this one girl's video, right? She makes pretty good content. It's very entertaining. I don't actually know her name or what her channel is, so I'm just going to tell you the video. She was doing a video, and it's like the universe. I'm gonna be sending you I'm gonna send you someone familiar, and like it's her ex type, basically. Essentially is what the video is, and it's basically the point of the video is like this person has been going through the same cycle with the same person, and the universe just keeps sending the same person back and forth, and I just want to say, if that's happening, you're not learning the lesson that you're supposed to learn. You're constantly going through the same cycle. They're purposely sending the same person because they want to see, are you going to do things differently? We're going to send this person and see if you actually still engage. See if you still, are interested in trying to be with this person and trying to see if this person has changed. And it's the same result because the person hasn't changed and you think that you've grown, but you clearly haven't because you still make the same mistake. If a situation like this is happening to you, let me just tell you, you have to actually do the growth work. They're not sending you the person so that you can be with that person. They're sending you that person because they want to see if you will not be with the person so that they can actually send who they want to send to you. Like your actual person. Like they're like, okay, this person has actually grown. We can finally send them their mate because they're not making the same mistakes. They usually would have gone right back into that relationship with that person and they rejected him this time or her this time, So yeah, if you end up in like that situation, let me just tell you, if you constantly keep going back to the ex and then things keep ending in a similar way, you aren't growing in the way that you think you are. When you have that time of separation, you're not actually doing the work that you need to do. I'm saying it bluntly, but it's the truth, So, I'm not sorry for it. I'm not apologizing for it because, as blunt as I am saying it, it is true. With that also being said, I also come across content where people say things about stay toxic, stay this, stay that, and it's like, why are you trying to be so low vibrational? You know what I'm saying? I don't know where people got this idea from that to keep a spark in a relationship you have to do crazy things. You have to always having arguments, and always be into it. But the makeup sessions are great, so that's all that matters. No, that's not what matters. What matters is that you and your partner are growing together. You're one another's inspiration. You're one another's peace. And don't get me wrong, no relationship is perfect because no individual is perfect. So you're going to have disagreements. You're going to have banter. You're going to, have moments where you're very upset with one another. And that goes for any relationship that you have in your life, not just spousal relationships, whether it's friendships, family members, and all of that stuff. You're going to have moments where you disagree, but it's how you approach those disagreements that determine the type of individual you are and the type of relationship that you will have and if it will last or not. If you're constantly just fighting and arguing just because that's how you keep your spark, that means you're not doing what you need to do to really show your love. If that's how you think that's how you show your love, you are sadly mistaken. The best way to show someone that you care, right? Instead of taking the energy that you would normally use to argue with this person and then have a makeup session, right? Why don't you just say, you know what, I know this person really is into like this particular animal, or this particular TV show or anime, or this particular game, like video game, or you know, stuff like that. I'm ready to grab things that they like, you know, or make something like I love when people like just like make something from the heart with their two hands and just present it with that person. It doesn't have to be for a special occasion like Christmas or Valentine's Day. You can do this at any point and just surprise them with it and be like, you know what, I spent the time because I care about you. I take the time to listen to you, and I got you this because I just want to show you how much I love you. You know, I don't, and this is my personal opinion. You know, you don't have to agree, it's fine. But my personal opinion is, I don't believe that being in an unstable relationship, arguing and stuff like that, just being mean, just to be mean, that I don't believe is love. And I don't believe that that is a form of love in any way, shape, or form. I don't believe that is a way of a person showing love. I think that people use that as an excuse, and people use that again as an excuse to say, well, this is how we keep our spark together, you know, in our relationship. This is how our spark stays. We just fight. It's almost like if you ever seen like not My Wife and Kids. Why did I get married? I don't know why I was about to say My Wife and Kids. Why did I get married? When like the friends, they like, y'all still arguing, and like Marcus is like, yeah, that's how we do, you know, the making up is crazy. People genuinely think that that is a form of love, and it's not. You know, it's just like pent up anger, like, and energy, or misinformation. There's so much misinformation, and so like you sit up and you think that's the way to go about it, and it's not. So like, if you're watching this video, you know, I apologize for if it comes off like kind of aggressive or overly blunt. You know, I have to say, I've tried to record so many times this video alone, and it's taken me so many times just to get to this point where a video actually worked out. So I just felt the need to just try and be as blunt as possible for this one, because I was just having a rough go at it. But I hope it's helpful, and I hope you see that, you know, you don't have to go with what society says. You know, I genuinely think that the stuff that's put out today is put there, like mainstream stuff that you see, like the Chrisean Rock and Blueface situation that was going on. That's put there to just create confusion upon people, and it's misinformation about what is going on with everyone, and like how love looks like, you know. And you see that in a lot of reality shows. Like, you see a lot of like toxic energy, and it's not cool, you know. It's just it's quite sad. It's quite sad. But yeah, that's the video for this week. I hope it's been helpful, and you know, if you've enjoyed this, stay tuned for next week. You know, I don't know what the topic will be. We'll see. Thank you for watching, and until next time.